All right, Ricky, what we got going on today?
Fucking white bullshit up.
All right, guys, so this is what happened. I was going a little hard yesterday. Yeah, this is super fake. That broke because this one broke.
See, what had happened at first was...
I was in a drift. We did a badass drift, and then we heard a pop. So we hopped on Facebook Market, found this. This is a Dura clutch. It's supposed to be super badass. There was a whole lot more going on there in that clutch setup. And then the guy did have a secondary. We went to Amp. He only had a primary, a stock one. And this guy said that he had the clutch tool, but he didn't. So I ended up having to drive 40 minutes to pick up the clutches, an hour there and an hour back to pick up the tool, the seal. And then this stuff, I mean, it got cracked here, but you know, we're not gonna go through a lot of water today, I don't think. So it's been about, what, 10 minutes, and the bean got it all going. The only thing that I don't like is the check engine light is on. And what makes me worried is that this Razor does have a tune on it. So the check engine light shouldn't come on if the belt flips or messes up or whatever. So that is kind of odd. Right now I'm just in low and Dura clutch. Supposedly it's really cool because you get like smoother takeoffs. And I've never been able to take off this smooth, even with the new belt. Feels pretty good. I think the guy said it already had somewhat of a clutch kit of some sorts. He said that they're really good with bigger tires, and I do have a set of 35s. So let's turn her around and put her in high gear and see what she does. Feels really good. About 5,000, 6,000 RPM. Yeah, this feels great. I'm gonna shut it off and see if that check engine light turns off. Yeah, I love it. All right, Jovies, you ready, dude? Yeah. Day 2. We got the Razor back working. Everybody else is working good. We got new spark plugs over here in this one. And of course, Mudbeaner, his isn't broken. And hopefully it won't break. I was gonna say yeah, but
The ride's over.
what? Hell no. You gotta be like me and wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and start looking for parts. Today we started off the day by driving down to Highway 215 and heading west towards Highway 23 just south of Fane Creek Campground. Plan was to start here and head northwest towards the Blue Loop. As you guys can see, the trail says it is closed, but we started heading that way anyways because yesterday the other trail was closed too and it really wasn't. Short steep hill back there was our first obstacle. After that, god damn it, we came up on these huge boulders right here, bruh. It was a little tricky getting around these things. My plan here was to zigzag around them. As you guys can see right there on the bottom right corner, somebody had already put rocks there to drive up it. I'm not that tall, and plus I had Danny's thick ass in the passenger side. He jumped out, all of a sudden, bam, just like magic, I had more ground clearance. Nah, just kidding. We wanted to catch this on video. So on the passenger side, there is a very steep drop off, so I for sure didn't want to go that way. I zigzagged a little bit forward and back. Unfortunately, I'm too freaking poor to afford bead locks, and I didn't want to take the tire off the bead of the wheel right here, so I had to do a little forward and back action. And after that, I got it. Also, my Razor is a 1000. I don't have turbo power like Fuji and Aussie. So Fuji was up next, and as you guys can see, he was thin enough just to go right through the rocks. And of course, he has that Mo power, baby. And when he got to that rock right here on the driver's side, he just powered right through it. Yeah, damn it, look at them beadlocks at work. Of course, Aussie has more ground clearance. He's up next, and on the first try, just like nothing, just like Fuji, he accelerated right through. God damn it, we started finding out why the trail was closed. And look at that humongous tree just laying over on its side. The roots were sticking up over my razor. So we're having a blast driving over these steep inclines and bumpy at rocky roads. And all of a sudden, I see this humongous tree laying over on its side. I'm like, God damn! This is the reason why this trail was closed down. We thought somebody cut it down to block the path. I'm pretty sure we were on private property down at the bottom, but I think this is national forest. We can do whatever the hell we want over here, right? So there is the humongous tree on the driver's side, and then there's these two trees on the passenger side. So it was a very tight fit, especially because, like I said, I'm 74 inches wide. After that, there was a boulder on the driver's side right there. God damn it. On the passenger side, it was crazy steep. So if you look at Danny's face right now, he's probably shitting a brick like, oh my God, does this dude know what he's doing? Goddamn right, I know what I'm doing. Put that bitch in four-wheel drive because these leaves were hella slippery. Now, after that, all we had to do is drop back into the trail, which, if you're an idiot and you don't know how to drive, you could probably cut it too much to the passenger side and swoosh, you roll over onto your driver's side, look like a complete idiot because that is a super easy obstacle. Fuji was up next and look at that flex. Shoo! That boy Fuji know how to drive. God damn it. Ozzy's up next, and I personally was a little worried because he has the taller razor and his unit's a little bit bigger.
Want to see my unit?
So he had the highest risk of flipping over. But y'all already know Mud Bean has been doing this way too goddamn long to be flipping over on some bullshit. So right there, you guys can see he had it in two-wheel drive. Had to pop that puppy into four-wheel drive, and he crawled right over that little edge to drop right into the trail. Now, he's a little wider, and I want to say his tires do make him a little longer, so he had to zigzag a little bit. But God damn it, boy, look at them big old meats. 35s come alive in four-wheel drive, boy. Now, if you're the type of person that likes hauling through mud holes, think about it on this one right here. Check this out. I'm driving in there ever so slowly, and I ran into something pretty freaking hard. I had to put it into four-wheel drive, and swoosh, there was a humongous rock completely under the water. So you can only imagine that if we were hauling through this mud hole, we probably would have messed something up right there. And you're really going to see it right here whenever Ozzy goes through. He goes down in two-wheel drive and bang, runs into that humongous rock right there, puts it into four-wheel drive and drives right over it. That rock would most definitely take out a tie rod or probably something even worse. After a few hours of some beautiful trails, saw a little bit of water on the road and decided to give it a little bit of gas, and I see this big old puddle. I said, oh hell no, hopefully there's not a rock in there to take out a tie rod. But we were good to go, jumped back on the highway, heading back to the Airbnb. Tune in to day 3. Today's a wrap because tomorrow we're going to be speeding it up and hitting some faster trails.